gold story. Got a story about hard work, determination, dedication. Started off in Los Angeles, born and raised in a middle-class Jewish family. As a young kid, couldn't walk. I had a brace on to get my bone structure in the femur and the socket correctly. And my dream was to be a professional basketball player. Got out of the brace and I had to work more harder than the other kids. I became an All-American basketball player, 1983 Jewish All-American, all West Side LA Times with Steve Kerr, Sir Cedric Sabalas. Played against all of them. Got a scholarship to college. I was embarrassed when I came back. I was ashamed to see all my friends because I didn't make it to a pro athlete. And I started selling pizza, delivering weed, selling weed, delivering pizza. Just making, a couple $100s a day in cash. And one thing led to another. Somebody asked me about cocaine. Started getting a little bigger from a couple ounces to half a kilo. And then they started giving me a kilo and I started getting nervous. What am I gonna do with a kilo? And married a hood rat. She knew all the Crips and Bloods. I started getting 10 kilos and it wasn't enough. These dudes were like rolling, taking a couple here, a couple there, and it was gone. 10 kilos at a time, and I moved up to 20, 30 kilos, wasn't enough. And, the weight in LA, and I started, finding out the more money was out of town. Instead of you could make 5,000, 6,000 a kilo, sending it out of town, cross country, but the key was how to get it there. So I started figuring a way how to get it there. I had some trucks built, and I gutted the whole back of them out and had a system that they wouldn't open, only if you knew how to open, and they would transport a couple $1 million cash to 100 kilos in the back. And I had 4 or 5 trucks working at a time, and this never had a problem. Everybody listened to use the trucks, and I started selling kilos out of town, and I just blew up, A couple 100 kilos weren't nothing. I needed 500, 1,000. I had guys in Atlanta, Georgia for a market, Cleveland, Ohio, Tennessee, Detroit, Michigan. Had trucks coming and going with money, drugs, across the country. Didn't sleep at night because I was worried if something happened. It was all on me, And all this came from hard work, determination, dedication, believing in yourself. And this story is not just a drug-based story. This is a story of a young man that had a disability that worked hard to overcome that disability. He had an opportunity to buy Quake City Boxing in Venice Beach. My dad's like, yeah, let's get it, Dana. So I went ahead and purchased it for him. I wanted to re-gut the whole gym. My wife at the time was Sherelle, R&B singer, famous for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday Love with Alexander O'Neal. I signed some few fighters. I had a gay little bash. Nikki Blair from was there, Jim Brown, Henry Tillman, U.S. gold medalist. I signed Carlos Famoso Hernandez, who became one of the world lightweight champion of the world. David Kamau, I managed him. David Sewell, Stanley Longstreet out of Detroit. He did over 10 years in prison. These guys were getting a couple hundred keys. It wasn't enough for them. They moved whatever I sent them. I couldn't get enough work. They called it work back in the day. I was the door to the United States to move their product. And they trust me with millions and millions and millions, multi-millions, 20, 10, 30, 40, $50 million at a time. Whatever I needed, they trusted me and I always paid them.
Was it worth it? No. Will I do it again? No. I just want to basically help kids out in the generation and the youth coming up. We tell them the right way to go and let them know the way I went was the wrong way, so I can teach kids basically what to do, how